Hey, what's up, Cancers? We're talking about August. As always, we're going to talk about different aspects. So, we're going to talk about your finances, we're going to talk about your relationships, both platonic and romantic, and then we're going to go right into the higher message. Hopefully, this reaches you. Let's get right into it, okay? Let's talk about money. Let's talk about the money. Queen of Pumpkins. This is the Halloween tarot. Hey, with the rabbits popping out for me, if you are not looking for children right now, wrap it up. If you're like, girl, no one's even been in there, no need for that then. So, finances will start looking up in August. Money's looking right. The things that you've been putting effort into will finally start flourishing. And August is about seeing tangible results. This is about claiming your power. It doesn't mean that you're not going to have a lot going on with the Two of Pentacles. You may even be moving. But it's like, it's going to be, or just moved. It's going to be like less stress. You've been dealing with a lot of stress. You've been handling a lot of responsibilities. You've been tackling things and getting stuff together. And it's been really hard, but also like you're conquering this in August and you're able to like handle the stress of it all. You're going to see results. You're moving away from like stressful stuff, but you're not going empty-handed. So you're going to have you a little stockpile. Either it's of resources or actual money itself. She's playing elevator games. Less stress. There were a few things in this past few months or in this past month that's been stressful. It's been weighing on you, especially emotionally. And August is like the officiating of freeing yourself from it and then seeing tangible results of what you've been putting effort into, because you've been putting effort into a lot of things. Let's go to romance. You got the Three of Imps. When it comes to your romantic space in August, it's important to think about what relationships, romantic relationships, look like for you in a long distance sense, like over time. Yes, the instant moment is great, but is this thing gonna last? Is this gonna last like the recent troubles you went through? Is it gonna last? Stuff like that. Is it gonna be more strenuous on you? Is it gonna give you hope? Is it gonna, you want a future focus when it comes to relationships, romantic relationships in August. Another thing that comes up is like building a future. Can you build a future with the people, or whatever your romantic interest is? Is there a future for us? Are we able to build a future together? Is that tease? Y'all, I never know where to look. I'm gonna look here. Plan for the future. What's some guidance on that? Knight of Ghosts and the King of Pumpkins, and you're showing up as the Queen of Pumpkins in August, you want someone that can match your energy when you're going through it, when you're not going through it, when you're hallelujah, when you're not hallelujah. Like, you want to be able to, y'all see my twist up. Twist it up. You want to be enthusiastic about your future, and you want to build with someone that you're enthusiastic about building a future with. Otherwise, what's the point? If I'm not excited to be around you, I'm going to hate being around you, and that defeats the purpose. So you want someone that's going to match your energy, match your level of stability. And I'm not just talking about financial stability. I'm like capability of keeping a home. For Cancers, the home front is very important. And a King and Queen of Pentacles match, they very much know how to keep a home safe, physically, emotionally, environmentally, all that shit. And they're happy to do it. So that's something that you're either going to be experiencing or needing to build. Yeah, there are things at times, times and relationships in the past that didn't give you what you needed when it came to the home front, when it came to safety, when it came to thinking, yes, this has a future. This is something that I can deal with or experience in the future, and you didn't get that. You didn't get that, friend. So this roundabout, this Saturn cycle, girl, it's officiating that when it comes to finances and relationships, romantic relationships. Let's talk about platonic relationships. There's people you're just not messing with the Eight of Ghosts. There's going to be people that you're just going to have to leave in the dust when it comes to August, because some of them are so stuck in their emotional turmoil that you cannot help them. You could inspire them day, night, morning, noon, crispy, nispy, whatever. It's not gonna work, girl. They need to be the ones to pull themselves out. You can be a lending ear, but you can't really. Sorry, I got distracted. Surprise, surprise. You have to create a foundation somewhere else. This social group, community, whatever this is, they thrive off of victimhood, and I hate to say it like that, but when people are comfortable as victims in situations, because if they're the victim, then they feel like they don't have to do as much work to alleviate the situation. Other people have to fix it for them. This could be an illegal situation, but it's important to understand, like, you can only do so much. You can only do so much. And if you're trying to create stability for yourself and emotional safety, maybe these people aren't the best to be around. People that just watch you go through it and don't care. People who don't really know how to give you emotional intelligence. With the High Priestess, you don't gotta heal everybody. You could just be in your own divine healing. Be kind and charitable when you can. But you can't carry all the weight and be somebody else's healer. You can't be their therapist, their this, their that, their this or that, and then take care of your life, especially if you're not a paid therapist. You got the Five of Wands as the higher message. So for August, it's not just a battle of like the 3D, the struggle. You made it past the 3D struggle. Now it's time for the spiritual warfare struggle. Don't be afraid of competition is really what this is giving. Don't be afraid of competition. Spiritual competition, physical competition, mental competition, emotional competition. Who are you? When I get the Five of Wands, I'm like, well, who are you in the face of competition? Because looky here. You're celebrating finding ways to overcome it. With the Three of Ghosts and the Seven of Pumpkins, you're in the battle, sis, and you're doing well, and you're realizing that there's different ways to deal with different competitors. There's different ways to deal with different competitors. And some of these competitors were your friends. Some of these competitors were your buddies. Some of these competitors were people that you looked up to. They can't hang. Yeah. They're not. They're not those girls. So the guidance overall for this, the Lovers, the Empress, and the Ace of Cups. It's like, it's giving like, if they're not a baddie, they probably couldn't hang anyway. It's just like, is that what I'm saying? What is this? Anyways, they couldn't hang. They can't hang. If they can't be what's that Fergie song? Fabulous, the glamorous, that's it. G-L-A-M. If they're not trying to be glamorous, they're glossy, flossy. So, the thing to remember is people will celebrate you. You're a baddie. People got your back. The things that you're building are really great. You're creating safety and stability for yourself, and now it's just time to create a network of people that respect who you are and what you're building right now. And in August, you'll be able to find that. Again, those tangible results are coming through, and you can expand your social group in a way that is not just beneficial for you, but beneficial for what you're trying to build. Let's get an affirmation. Ooh, ooh. That's the sound of the beast. Oopsie, I have value. I am worthy to myself and others. No one can tell me my value. I surround myself with beauty. That's what the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles does. And the High Priestess, they create sanctuaries. So, creating sacred spaces is important. Valuing yourself is important. Recognizing that you're valued is important. And ain't nobody can tell you nothing. Sorry. Because it says no one can tell me. So. Okay. There is wisdom. You come to like this sense of knowing when you're in places that you create, sacred places that you create for yourself. So make sure that you're creating sacred spaces for yourself. That's it, Cancer. I really hope this was helpful. Sorry I don't know where to look in the camera. I am working on me as a person. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being a part of the channel. I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.